Hey crew, it's Pitt, and I am back with another react. Today we're going to be checking out a brand new old drop from Lil Wyte. It's an old song, but it's a new video, so we're going to dig in and we're going to see what's up with Soon You'll Understand. Let's go. I'm just now finding Lil Wyte, although he's been around for a while. That's Memphis, huh?
What's up, Callie? If I just had a little more time on my clock, I'd come and see you. Even though daddy's life is crazy, I know it's probably harder to be you. Your mama acting different now that she got another man. You want us to be a family again, baby. Soon you'll understand that
Bruh, as a child of divorce, I'm here on the child side of it, right? So I feel that.
a Rolling Stone, and I feel I tore us all apart. I was always gone, but you were always in my heart. And at the end of the day, I do this all for you and your sister. And if you see her before I do, make sure you hug her and kiss her and tell her daddy loves us. He's just out there following dreams. Easier said than done, and I'm pretty sure that it's harder than it seems to be the child of mine. One day I swear I'll make it up. I know I missed some school events from being drunk, not waking up, and I
At least I can say that one I didn't
did not do it on
Like, I might have been high while I was there, but I was there. And by high, I mean this and not any of the other stuff.
purpose. In this game, I give a service, but when I'm far away, I feel anxiety and I get nervous. So I'm moving back to Memphis to deal with your mama and all my enemies. It's all good. I need the fuel for the fire they have given me. I just had
Right, I'm here because he's recently sober and his crew have been talking about it, right? So I'm here to check your boy out and see where he's coming from. That's what I'm about, right? We're here to support people on the right decisions. And so he's celebrating his sobriety. I wanted to check out some things about him, right? This is why he gets sober. Your children will change things for you that nothing else will. I promise you.
had a little more time on my clock. I'd come and see
Hopefully.
you. Even though daddy's life is crazy, I know it's probably harder to be you. Your mama acting different now that she got another man. You want us to be a family again, baby. Soon you'll understand. If I just had a little more time on my clock, I'd come and see you. Even though daddy's life is crazy, I know it's probably harder to be you. Your mama acting different now that she got another man. You want us to be a family again, baby. Soon you'll understand. Hello, Mackenzie. It's Tuesday night and I'm in the studio. Can't believe you turned 13 this year. Where did them years go? You're changing to a woman. Thanks a lot. Now I gotta go and get more guns. But you can go with me and help me pick them out. That make it more fun. Cause you and I go back to that very day that you were born. You opened your eyes and looked in mine, and I knew right then what I do this for. Since you were old enough to talk, you followed out 3-6. Might be done if somebody wasn't from the Bay and tried doing the handshake. You wasn't locking up. You are your father's daughter, and I'm doing the very best I can. On a side note to your grandmother, I love her. I'm glad she understands. I only wanted the best for you and Callie. You know what I have to do. We've had this conversation. Only this time I put it on track for
If
you.
I just had Yes, indeed.
Had a little more time on my clock, I'd come and see you.
I'm making my own piece, y'all. Like, it's around here somewhere, but I wrote my own song. I got to get some music to put on it, but it's along these same lines.
Even though daddy's life is crazy, I know it's probably harder to be you. Your mama acting different now that she got another
little bit
man.
different
You want us to
perspective
be
on
a
it, though.
family again, baby. Soon you'll understand. If I just had a little more time on my clock, I'd come and see you. Even though daddy's life is crazy, I know it's probably harder to be you. Your mama acting different now that she got another man. You want us to be a family again, baby. Soon you'll understand. Ladies, I love you. Mackenzie, Callie, I love you with all my heart. I work long nights and I'm gone on the road for so many months at a time. So I'm trying to just give you all the
Dilly.
life I never had. Good night, girls. Daddy loves you.
Yes, indeed. It's a tough life for a man out there, and if you don't know that, you ain't been there. Like, trying to put groceries on the table is a very real struggle. And sometimes we don't make the best choices. Sometimes We choose other things than the actual priorities. I am a living testimony to that, right? I've talked many times about how when I gave up dope, it was because I just did a ball with my daughter in the bouncy seat next to me overnight, right? So her mom could sleep and go to work while I was sitting on my ass collecting unemployment, doing the things that I did. And I realized that I was a piece of shit, so I shifted my priorities. I made the decision back when I could still work that I was not going to go on the road. It was a tough decision because there was really good money to be made overseas, like in different places. You can make bigger money, but I decided to stay here because I was going to be part of my children's life. That was the decision that I made when they were born, and it never changed, right? I was always going to be home. Now, sometimes I worked overnight, but I was home the next morning. It was always going to be me coming home because I had been in the home where daddy didn't come home. And so to me, there was no way my children were going to live like that. It was not going to happen. We were not getting divorced, right? That's not a consideration for us, right? We're going to fight through this shit and we're going to make it. I'm not going to let my kids wonder where I'm at if I'm in some place insensible because I lived through that. I was the guy calling the trap house, right, as a 14-year-old to see if my daddy was there. And they wouldn't tell me, even though he was nodded out on the couch next to him, right? That was never going to happen for my kids. That's the decision I made. Different people make different decisions. They have different choices to make. They have different struggles. They have different fights. And I don't blame people for the struggle that they went through. You did what you could with the best information you had, and hopefully you were making the proper choices. But you can change today. From today forward, it can be different. If you were living the life where your children are wondering where you are, you can change that shit today. Now, if you're working, that's a whole different thing. If you're on the road, that's a whole different thing. I made the choice to be at home. I took less money for that. That's not a choice for everybody. Some people are over-the-road truckers. Some people go overseas and work. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you're home, make sure you are spending the time correctly. Make sure that you are actually investing in your children and your wife. Make sure that you're investing in your future in the way that you want to. If you hate your job, find another one. If you hate your spouse, get some counseling. Work through whatever it is. Chances are it's you. Right? That's the way I looked at it. You don't have to look at it that way, but that's the way I always look at things. Chances are it's me, and it's probably because of my abusive childhood, but chances are it's me, and so I'm going to look to correct me first. That's going to be the very first thing that I do out of the box is look to correct me. And when I can recognize that I'm doing wrong, I can fix it, right? Wyte recognized that he was doing wrong, and he worked to fix it. He is celebrating sobriety now. That is a wonderful thing. We should celebrate that for everyone who does it because it is difficult. It is not easy to do the right thing. It's not easy to put down the thing that makes you feel good. It's not easy to quit chasing the things that makes you feel good on the surface level but destroys you on the lower level. It's not easy to do that, and we should celebrate that. So I'm here for that, right? This is why I'm doing a little Wyte video, is so that I can talk about the fact that he has celebrated sobriety, and I am here 1,000% for that, for whoever is doing it. I don't even have to like you ideologically. If you're celebrating being sober, I'm here for you. I did a Brad Paisley video. Y'all make sure y'all get back to Little Wyte's page. Give him a like, share, and a sub. Throw him a comment and let him know you appreciate what he did. Give him a comment and let him know you appreciate his sobriety. That's a wonderful thing. If you like what I'm doing here, do the same thing for me. Give me a like, share, and a sub. Throw me a comment. If you agree or disagree, if it remains respectful, it gets to stay up. If you really like what I'm doing, hit me with that super thanks. To the crew, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate every single minute that you are here with me, and I am praying for you every single day. Until next time, I love you. God loves you. You are perfect, whole, and complete just the way that you are. And this has been Pitt's Take. Peace.